Hello, this is Phil, the Think Director, and I want to talk to you about one concept, two pieces of it. Own your choices, keep your name. I want you to think about that right now. Own your choices, keep your name. All of us are facing choices in life. In this picture, there's a woman looking at a red or a blue door. Which one is she going to take? Which direction? The consequences of that choice are different depending on which choice she makes. However, the choices were presented. She doesn't have total freedom here, right? She only has two choices. She does have a third choice. She can choose neither. She can go a different direction, or she can take the choices that are presented to her. There are three influences into our world every day. There's the normal world. The normal world means I might get sick. Now, some of my choices about how I live and what I eat and how healthy I am and how much I exercise and how much I take care of other parts of my life might determine the frequency with which I get sick or the severity I get sick, but I might have been born with a sickly body. So there's some things that just present themselves. In a normal world, stuff happens. There are other people. There's other people who influence our life who might be antagonistic toward us or they might be happy toward us. Somebody gives me $1 million. Hey, they've changed the consequences of my life. Somebody fires me at my job. Hey, they've changed the consequences of my life. I might have done something that brought that on, or maybe not. I don't know. But there's other people interacting, and there's that normal world. And then there's the consequences of my choices. And I get to choose those. Right? I look at this nun who's walking down there, and she's carrying some flowers. She might be getting ready to bless somebody. You might be ready. If you came up in a Catholic school, you might be thinking, she's getting ready to hit me with those thorns. I don't know what's going on inside of your head, but your filters determine how you're going to respond to this person. So there's going to be some consequences to your choices as to how you receive this person or don't receive this person or step out of the way for this person. There's consequences of our choices. One of my favorite characters in life is a man named Viktor Frankl. He's really a hero. Viktor Frankl was interred in Nazi concentration camps during World War II. He was persecuted, he was tortured, he was deprived of food, he was bitten, spit on. Gosh, the stuff that he went through, but he lived through it. And as he lived through it, he noticed other men and women lived through it, and some men and women didn't live through it. But he determined and taught other people while he was in that circumstance, choose not to respond to the evil that's given to you. Choose to give blessing back. Choose how you are going to respond. And he found those people who made that determination to choose a positive response to a negative situation were primarily the people who lived. And the ones who chose a negative response to a negative situation were the ones who died. And he says it this way, between stimulus and response, there's a space. And in that space, here's a stimulus. Something happening over here. I woke up and I've got a cold. My child got a bad grade at school. I'm struggling at my job. I don't understand what to do. In that space, there's a stimulus. There's another stimulus. I get paid well. Somebody blesses me and does something encouraging. In that space between stimulus and what I do about it is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. There's a stimulus and there's a response. Do I receive it as a positive? Do I take it as I take the joy out of it? Do I respond to it? I get angry. Maybe I need to get angry if it's an unjust situation. But my response determines my growth and freedom. I get sick. How do I respond? I've been sick for a couple of weeks, struggling with this crazy cold and allergy situation. Today I just got up and said, I am done with this. This medicine is making me short and tense, and I don't like it. So I got up and went to the gym. I said, if I can go to the gym for just a few minutes without spitting, hacking, or coughing, I'm going to go ahead and finish my workout. And if I start spitting, hacking, or coughing, I'm going to get out of the gym, clean up and make sure nobody else has to deal with that. And I'd made it through an hour of a great workout in the gym. So in my response to my sick situation lies my growth and freedom. Now, I might I'll have a weak day tomorrow after I went and did all that workout. But I tell you what, I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to own my choices and take responsibility for my growth and my freedom. So the flip side of this coin is keep your name. Own your choices, keep your name. When we don't own our choices, when we blame everything on somebody else or on our circumstance or on what the other person did or my lot in life, I begin to lose my name. I go through a divorce and now I'm a divorcee. I go through some sort of judicial event and now I'm a probationer or I'm a parolee or I'm a felon. But I want you to keep your name, because if you own your choices, those things don't become your name. If I go through a divorce, I'm a person who went through a divorce. I'm single now. Or I get married again, I'm married now. I'm not a divorcee married. I'm just married. It's a status. It's not my name. I'm not a divorcee. I'm not a probationer. I'm not a parolee. I'm not a felon. Those are events, and events are not people. Events are not my name. Keep your name. If you own your choices, you get to keep your name. Somebody calls me a probationer. Somebody calls me stupid. Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm Phil. Somebody calls me down. I'm not down. I'm Phil. Somebody calls me dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm Phil. Somebody called me unable. I'm not unable. I'm just learning how to be able. I'm Phil. Keep your name. Own your choices and keep your name. Don't let life push you into a box of its choosing, or people push you into their box of their choosing. There's a stimulus, what people do, how the world treats you, what's going on, but there's a response. And in that response, when you own your choices, you have control of your growth and freedom. And you can keep your name. You can take dignity in that name. You have confidence in that name. Own your choices, keep your name. Events are events. Events are not people. There's a stimulus and there's a response. And in between that stimulus and response, this space here, lies your ability to choose. And in your choice is your growth and freedom. So I encourage you to choose growth, choose freedom, keep your name. You have a great day. This is Phil, the Think Director, right here with Solon. Right here, I want you to think about some situations in your life right now that you just don't feel like you own. You feel like they've been thrown upon you. I want you to go back and think about them and think through how some of your choices have led to some of those consequences. Maybe not all of it. Other things have happened in there. But what can you do to own your choices and take action that moves you in a good response towards growth and freedom, so that you can keep your name, you can keep your dignity, you can keep your confidence, you can keep who you are by owning your choices?